you better be jamming because, honey, we are live and in charge. Welcome to iShine Podcast. Tonight is a special edition. I'm here with my sisters from the SheEO District. Where you listen, honey, listen. The celebrities, the superstars, the one who all up on billboards, honey, making downtown Atlanta shine and look good. You hear me? So I'm so excited. I'm your host, Angela A. Love Lewis, and I have with me at the top Dior Lux Queen Honeybee, Paula Haddon, and Coach Piangela Jones. So we're missing a couple of ladies, but we wanted to come on just to kind of, touch base and let everybody know what is really going on with the SheEO District, because I know everybody has seen the buzz. We came off of a amazing weekend retreat with the leaders. Then from there, before we know it was just like, pow, guess what? We woke up, we on a billboard. So that right there, I'm telling you, people have been like reaching out, connecting. They want to know what's going on. So what better way for them to find out than they hear it from what? The horse's mouth, right? That's what they say.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
So listen, we see our girl, our founder, the visionary Kelly A. Barnes. Hello, Kelly. Hey. Thank you so much. We appreciate you popping in. And she said, y'all cute. Did you see Paula A. had? She just came from
Paula. Let's go.
Okay. Back from the green room with Meg. That's what she looked like. She been doing, So we have to, you never know with Paula, baby. You don't know what's going on. So yes, but y'all make sure share out the broadcast, because again, this is an exclusive edition of iShine Podcast where we are talking to the amazing senior leaders of the SheEO District Community. So if you don't know, now you need to know, because this is a place where you need to get connected to. We are doing some amazing things. 2022 is the year. 2022 is where you need to get in, where you fit in. It's that double for you. Yes, what they say, that deuce. Y'all know how it is. It doesn't get any better than that. So I'm going to start, Paula. I'm going to start with you, because I know that you have been out here, honey. Listen, about to be the TikTok queen takeover.
Yes, girl. Yes.
In addition to being the business mogul who helps you get your whole business life together, she is out here, making it happen, looking at the blind spots, making sure that you know where you are. And she has been extremely instrumental in assisting us with making sure the SheEO District is operating in a sound way. And so, Paula, please introduce yourself. Let them know what you do for the SheEO District, and what you do, baby, behind closed doors when you out in these streets making that money moves. You know what I'm saying? When you tell the people to pay the lady, let them know who you are.
Listen, everybody, welcome to the iShine Podcast, the special edition, because we're here. Okay, my name is Paula Haddon. I am the owner of Synergizing Results, LLC, a business consulting and coaching firm. I help businesses, women, men, anyone find blind spots in their business. One of the biggest things is I do not like people looking raggedy in these streets, okay? So if you have a business, I don't want you out here. I don't want you in the blogs. I don't want you out here looking any kind of way. So I help to make sure that you are straight. I am the Senior Leader Director here, and I'm also over the accountability program for the SheEO District. How fitting. I like to hold people accountable. I work behind the scenes. Y'all don't see me a lot, but I do work behind the scenes to make sure everything is in order. I try to. So that is definitely what I do here in the SheEO and in real life. I'm a full-time employee as well, because entrepreneurship, everybody is like, oh, you entrepreneur, and it's real out here. Some of us have to work full-time. It's not any shame in it. You have to have your own entrepreneur journey. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a wife. I have a mom, sisters, nephews. So entrepreneurship is not just for one person. It's for anyone out here looking to make a way and create a legacy for their family.
Come on and drop the nugget right off the bat, because
Off
you
the
have
bat.
really released and helped somebody, because so
Mhm.
many people, are anti-corporate America, where they feel like, okay, you got to go out here and make this move and don't look back. But for some, the reality is, do what works for you. And a lot of times you need that 9 to 5 to fund your dream. You need that 9 to 5
Hallelujah.
while
That's right.
you there. Let me go and put you on some game while you at the job. Get the information you need to help you be successful in your own business. That's what you need to do. Make sure that you make it work for you. If you're going to be on somebody else's job, then make that work for you.
Yes.
Exactly. A lot of jobs pay for training, they pay for degrees, they pay for a lot of stuff that's going to help you in your business journey. They give you experience, that that corporate structure that you can help in other people's businesses. So, corporations, they're already formed. So that's what I do. Look, I look and see what's going on. I look and see what's going on in the future, and I take it into other people's businesses. Some people can't afford to have a corporation. And so when you have somebody on the inside to help you on the outside, it's how it goes.
That's how it goes. And I'm telling you, we came on today, like I said, it's a special edition because everyone, the buzz out here, the movement is being seen and heard. People are feeling the steps that the SheEO district is making. And so shout out to our visionary who's unable to be on tonight, but Kelly A. Barnes has put together a phenomenal network of women who have come together to not only want to see you win in a personal perspective, but in a business perspective as well. We want it to be holistically balanced, because you can't be out here all work and no play, because ain't nothing cute about that. But then you can't be out here, just flossing and bossing, and you're not about that paper, that bag too, right? You got to make sure that you balance the thing out. And so we have found the formula of sisterhood, where we have came together and really been able to gel well. And that's not to say that we don't have differences of opinion, things of that nature, but at the end of the day, we have been able to, in the short time period that we have been together, get it together to where now we are seeing the fruits of our labor. We're seeing the seeds that we have planted, baby. It's harvest time and it feels real good. So I'm gonna come on and go up to Dior, the
Lux
Lux
Queen,
Queen. Honey,
baby.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna put it out there because the Lux Queen, honey. Be listen, if y'all don't know, she's gonna have to share it on her own. I'm not even gonna bust a bubble and tell folks. I want her to share her
You
story.
can.
So now you come on and tell the people what they're waiting for, because I know they're waiting for it. Come on.
Hello, guys. So I am Dior, your Lux Queen Honeybee. I am the owner of Truth Honey, an elegant brand. I am also the owner of luxury product branding and marketing for entrepreneurs. I have been featured in Forbes. Look, this is for Piangela. Bam!
Off the
Look, one more
press,
time.
baby.
Look, here we go.
Come on, Forbes.
Hot off
Bam!
the
Okay,
press,
okay. Look, so I
hot
had
off
to do
the
this.
press.
Come on with the receipts. That's what they say.
Okay, let me show
when you
that
got
one time.
receipts.
And so I am also the senior leader director of, Kelly gave me my title finally, of business, of branding and marketing for the ladies in the SheEO District. I'm so excited about that. I'm so
We
excited to be a
Look,
part.
we so excited.
To be a part of this has been like a phenomenal journey. It seems like forever that I've met you ladies, and so I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you. When I tell you that, it's so profound to see the level of growth and to see the quality of people who are connected to the SheEO district. And that's what we are really promoting when we talk about it. We'll get into it a little bit later in the broadcast, but we are promoting 100 women in the month of March. And so we want to give you a little taste of, a little sample, a little sprinkle of what you're getting connected to. There's power up in this place. And so I want you all to really understand and recognize that you're talking to people who are currently on a billboard downtown Atlanta. You're talking to a lady who is currently in Forbes magazine. See, that's not an easy feat. There's a lot of people who are out here business owners, but they're not featured in orbs. So when I tell you that when you're getting connected to a whole nother level. And yes, Denise said this is fabulous. Absolutely. And what the beauty of it is that you are connected to the same thing. So you become what you're connected to. If you
That's right.
invest your time, if you invest your energy, if you position yourself correctly and get in alignment, then you too will start seeing that overflow that is coming from the head down. And that's what we're looking for, to establish that overflow. So Coach P. Angela Jones, you are up next, ma'am. Let everybody know, because listen, if you don't know about the coach, know what she does, if you don't know about the passion that she represents, if you don't know about the bosses she out here producing, if you don't know how she cares up
You
in the
got to know
SheEO,
today.
oh, I'm gonna let her tell you, because can't nobody tell her like she do. Come on, Coach P.
Listen, you a good number two though. You are a great number two. You can tell my story any day, Angela A. Love Lewis. Okay. Listen, hello everyone. My name is Coach P. Angela Jones. I am a very proud senior leader in the SheEO District. I am the senior leader and director of SheEO Cares. CARES is an acronym, and it stands for Christian Advocates Reassuring and Empowering Our Sisters. And listen, I lead the best team / ministry this side of heaven. I have the blessed opportunity to partner with women who love God, love women, and want to connect them together as it relates to their business. And we do all of that in the SheEO District, because this journey is not for the weak or the faint. Listen, you need to have your faith right there with you. I know you have your business skills. I know you have your degrees. I know you have your experience, but sis, you need your faith. And so that is what we do. We are the faith and service leg of the SheEO District. We like to call ourselves the heart and soul. We care about the woman behind the business. That's what I do in the district professionally. I'm a passion coach. And so I've been coaching for several years alongside my husband. We own the Morning Dew Coaching Boutique, which is now grown into the Morning Dew Coaching Network, starting this week, where we are now employing coaches and being an umbrella to people who have been wanting to coach for a while and just need some help getting their foot in the door. Listen, everybody's winning. If you have not recognized the season that we're in, everybody's winning. Everyone's getting to the money. We are not exclusive, sis. Get on the train now. I also am the owner of Morning Dew Mimosa that was birthed right here in the SheEO District. So when I came into the SheEO District, I had one business. Now I have two. And so Morning Dew Mimosa is an exclusive mimosa brand. We not only provide mimosas, but we host the mimosa and brunch events all over the city of Atlanta and nationally now. It is such an awesome experience. And all of this has grown and blossomed as a result of the SheEO District. And I'm going to end with this, Angela. I remember the P. Angela before the SheEO District. She has nothing on the P. Angela after the SheEO District.
Come on.
Listen, I am not afraid to tell people I have grown, multiplied, developed, being corrected. Listen, I've had to course correct and re-GPS myself. But I'm here today, baby, on a billboard on Andrew Young and Peachtree Street in Atlanta. If you know, you know, okay?
You know.
Business. Okay, so I'm just grateful, thankful to Kelly A. Bowens, who started this entire wonderful organization with one obedient step. And listen, the results just keep multiplying. I'm blessed. I'm thankful and grateful.
Yes, come on, honey. Kelly said, post Angela, come on. That's what it's all about. Listen, we don't have a theme. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. You hear me? And let me also say this. It's something very important about connecting to a purpose that is larger than you. And that is exactly what Kelly has done. She has put something in the atmosphere and brought people together to assist her with getting out there. And it's like when you take a pebble and you throw it in the water, it's a ripple effect. So what has essentially happened synergistically, as Paula said, we have let that energy start flowing to where it's just going out further and further. So the growth that P. Angela is speaking of, when we started out, that's not to say that we didn't come in the gate with some skills and some talent, but what has happened is it has been refined. It has been, enhanced. It has went to another level of evolution. And so if you're looking for someone and a place and a tribe and a sisterhood of people to connect to, then baby, stop looking. You are here. What they say, baby, turn the lights on because you home. Look, I don't know what better else way to tell you is that if you want to connect now. Because see, we're in the month of March. And so I don't want y'all, see, this is the thing about it. What I really want to make sure y'all are clear on. A lot of people don't try to put you on at the right time. See, they wait till they get you down the line and they look at you like, girl, we full. You need to get on the waiting list. You need to do all that. So we trying to put you on game now.
Come on.
If y'all know anything about network marketing, they say timing and positioning is everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing real estate, it's about what location. So I'm trying to tell y'all today, March the 9th, the day after International Women's Day, when we were on that billboard because it came on out. So we want to try and let you know this was a special edition of iShine podcast because we wanted to come on here to really kind of let people know, because I understand that you want to know what the hype is about, but I need you to figure it out because you've seen Paula come in and tell you about, baby, don't sleep on corporate America, because I'm in here getting some things while I'm synergistically looking at your blind spots, helping you to get your business life all the way together. Don't sleep on a Dior Luxe Queen Honey Bee, who has already told you she has a luxury brand that has positioned her to be in Forbes magazine. Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on a P. Angela Jones, who just told you that, baby, I came through and now I got 2 businesses and I'm out here running mimosas all over
good ones too,
the state of Georgia. And I tell you some great mimosas. P. Angela's out here hosting everybody's event. When you look up and say event host, who is it? P. Angela pictures like this, ting for the double. So I need y'all to understand that when you connect to somebody who's moving, movement is important. Movement is what you need to get onto. Now, see, I ain't even really got to the point of getting you down here to the bottom where we're talking about, this lady down here with these dimples. Y'all,
that's the one right there.
You saw the legs on the billboard. Going on, She famous for them legs. Y'all know Tina Turner famous for them legs, right? Well, Keisha K. Marie Spencer is too. But we're gonna let her tell you what she does inside the SheEO District.
Look, I said, Mama, them legs made it on the billboard. These legs are taking me somewhere. As she said, I am Keisha, Coach K. Marie Spencer. I am the Hype Me Up Queen here in the SheEO District. I am the director of member engagement. So my job is simple: to keep you entertained, engaged, and informed.
So funny.
Listen, I am super excited to be a part of the SheEO District, but not only am I excited to be in the SheEO District, but I am elated to be one of the senior leaders here in the SheEO District. Because the thing about it is, like P. Angela said, and like you just stated not too long ago, Angela, a lot of the gifts and talents have already been there. We've already hit the juice. We just needed to get aligned with some people that has either been there, done that, or that does not mind sharing that wisdom or giving you that push or that nudge that you need in order to step out in greatness. So since I've been at the SheEO District, I've been very transparent about my life and my journey. And those that know me have seen the evolution within within a couple of years of being in the SheEO District. So make no mistake, I like to proudly say I'm one of the poster childs of the SheEO District, because I am here to show you that no matter where you were, no matter what your bank account looked like, no matter who you were attached to before, once you get in the SheEO District, your life takes off. And it takes off for the good. My job is to keep the SheEO District hype, entertained. I'm one of the youngest ones in the bunch. And so there are a lot of young women that are joining the SheEO District. And I want you all to know that there is a space for you. If you're confused
in the world right now, and you can't find that balance as far as aligning your purpose with your day-to-day life and doing something that you're passionate about, that you've already been doing, that has been brewing in you since from when you were a child. My job is to help you position yourself to walk in that and own who you are. And that's exactly what I did throughout my journey here in the SheEO District. I basically found me and owned who I was. And speaking of who I am the CEO of A Better Me by K. Marie, where I specialize in communication, coaching, and promotions. My background includes many years of management and teaching. So I've always trained, nurtured, been there as a support system or supervisor to those that are looking to level up, whether it's in their career or whether those are children, and I'm just grooming their minds for what the future holds or educating them on what they need to know. So with that being said, A Better Me by K. Marie is really an extension to who I am. So my job is to help others become the best version of themselves by glowing through their growth, because that's what I did. I began to glow through my growth. And so that's what I do. And I do that through communication, marketing, motivational interviewing, coaching professionally and personally. And I also do that through marketing, promotions, and solutions, graphic designs, media pitches. I've become an expert with putting something together in this amount of time and making it pop. So with that being said, I can make your situation pop wherever it's at. And I am also the founder of Fit for a Purpose nonprofit, because I am huge on community give back. That's another reason that I love the SheEO District, because we are about giving back to women in business. And so when it comes down to our health layer, in terms of social, emotional, mental health, we have a cares team that I love so dearly. But even as a coach, I am always willing and available to be there, because everybody does not understand people that battle mental illness. And so I'm one of those that understand that. As for my team, which is the media team, a lot of times y'all see these bum photos at these events. I want to give a huge shout out to my girl, Erica Starber. So if you, and she's also,
Yes, Erica.
yes. Listen, let's do snaps for your legacy capture. She's not on here tonight, but she's been doing an amazing job. If y'all don't follow us on IG, please go and follow us on IG. It looks great over there. We're winning on there just like we are on Facebook and everywhere else, LinkedIn. Listen, y'all gonna get sick of the SheEO. Nah, I take that back. You'll never get sick of the SheEO, because SheEO always has something that you need. And so trust and believe, like everyone has already said, you are in the right place. So make the best decision, get aligned with some women that's going to help you boss up where you already are in your life right now. So look no further, ladies. I'm ready to hype y'all up. Get on board, because we on billboards. Listen, I've been on TV. I've been on the radio nationally. I've become an international best-selling author. I've actually been a radio personality for 2 high-performing radio stations that broadcast in North Carolina, Atlanta, Memphis, Tennessee. So if y'all ain't getting aligned today, I don't know what to tell you, because celebrate yourself during International Women's Month and get in a space where you can shine.
That's right.
Boom. Did she not say a whole mouthful right there? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I have to do it. Look, because the devil didn't want all this good information to get out here. So he was playing, but I was like, you can't play with me, boo. I done went to the back door and got the bat phone on that behind and came on through here. You hear me? So I want to make sure, because yes, they is showing out over here in the comments, Kelly. They said alignment. Tell the people, Keish. Yes, because bottom line, you've got to realize that you are looking at women who are out here making moves. And because we're part of the senior leader team, we are wanting to help position you to be bosses in your own business, to help your brand, like Dior said, become a luxury brand, to
Come
help
on.
you to figure out the steps that you need to take to get from where, like Piangela said, where you might not have been noticed, you might not have had a seat at the table. Now, honey, you got a seat at the table and you running things, and they
Okay.
are asking you your opinion because they know it matters. See, that's what it means to get connected to a group who sincerely wants to see you win, who really has a love hood, who has your best interest at heart. So if somebody tells you something, like Paula made a post earlier this week where she talked about when she sees you, she doesn't see you where you are today. She sees you where you are, where you operate at the greatest, highest level of
Yes.
yourself. You
Yes.
can't pay for that kind of visionary. You can't pay for somebody to be able to tell you, this is how I see you now. Go forth and be great and become. That's what you want to be connected to. Keisha told you she has already been on high performing. Did y'all hear her say high performing programs where she has been out here on an international level? See, this is what you get when you come to the SheEO district. You got leaders who are out here making moves, doing things. So Keisha, if you will, we are missing Marshall Weeks. If you can tell them what Marshall was doing with you and then what she's doing now as she's part of the senior leader team.
Oh,
Listen, baby, let me tell y'all about Marshall Money Making Mars. And let me represent, if I'm gonna represent her, let me represent her right.
Right.
Listen, Marshall came on and she was just in the community like a lot of women right now that are just in the SheEO community, don't know where they find themselves at. And so just kind of standing in the background, seeing what she's interested in, what catches her attention, what does she want to, like just dive in on, or who's going to embrace her, to see where she fits in it. So all of a sudden, Marshall is like, you know what? I think I can try this media thing out because I kind of like this news and this hype me up. And so the fact that she reached out to me before I even reached out to her, which she was already one of my people on the list anyway, because I had been watching her being so engaged in the community. And that's what we look for on the media team. We look for people that are engaged, that don't mind communicating, that's always supporting and celebrating the lives and interacting on the post, because that lets us know that you're serious about joining the SheEO district, and that you're not just here to be nosy, that you're really, wanting to be involved. And it's just being honest. And so she got in and she was like, you know what? I need me a seat at this media table because my face belongs on the tizoo. Like, it's just like, and when I tell y'all, it was just a unique balance. It was like the piece of the puzzle that the media team was missing. But let's not even just leave it right there at that, because what has happened is, in the midst of her being so great in the media team, she came in the presence of us needing another body. And it had to be somebody that was already aligned in the spirit and in the love, that already knew the task at hand was not going to be an easy one. And she just fit right on into the senior leader team. So not only is she a part of the media team, but she is now one of our senior leaders, and she has taken on the social media director role, which I was playing a dual position in, and she has come in and basically took over the perfect fit. She's like a baby Kelly when it comes down to these graphics and keeping that image on point. And then now we got the accountability Dior Davis over our head. Well, we got to make sure we keeping our images on point and make sure everything looks good, from the outside looking in. So we are definitely appreciative of Marshall. And another thing that we found, and this is just an insider, we didn't know that she was like the queen of mobsters. And so she has basically inducted us into a SheEO mafia. So listen, and y'all know the mafia don't play
at all.
At all.
No games.
Straight
So
gangster.
y'all seen how we was looking on that billboard? You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us, and we're
All
the
of
same
us.
way about everyone that's connected to us in the SheEO district. We don't play about our sisters. So shout out to Marshall and congratulations for just being the perfect piece to the puzzle. You and Dior.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you,
Right.
I love that you put that out there, Keisha, because it gives you a great sense of who we are. Not just even about business, but we love to have fun. You know, there's a balance to the
Yes.
layers with the SheEO district, and social is a great piece of it. And we take that seriously because you can work hard. Don't get me wrong, but we play just as hard. You know, we had that trip when we went to Miami. We're getting ready later in the year to go to Cancun. So we play hard for real. We had an excellent time last
Come on.
weekend, you know. And so before I even move forward, I want Paula, if you will, because we're also missing not only Marshall, but we're missing Ilyasa. So if you would tell the people what Ilyasa's role is as
Yeah.
part of the team.
Listen, everybody knows I love me some Ilyasa. Okay, so we have Ilyasa Simpson, who is the senior leader of the academy. We have SheEO Academy, and she's the senior leader. She is also known as Minister Charge. She's the owner of the Charge Room. She has started her new business that we got to experience this weekend. It was so awesome. Ilyasa is like the queen. She is like everything regal and royal. If you know Ilyasa, you know she is the queen
Yes.
of the best. Like she is up there with Dior when you talk about opulence and you talk about something that she's gonna come in and she's gonna get it done, and it does
Yeah.
not take her a long time. Okay, listen, if Ilyasa says I want to do something, she's going to do it today.
Right then.
Okay, it's not tomorrow, and she's expecting you to do it today. Where is your stuff? Where is it? And so she runs our SheEO Academy. She runs it to perfection. She is getting the curriculums for our consultants, her and Angela Lewis. Look, Angela don't like to talk about herself, but so they are getting our course together. So between Angela and Ilyasa, they're getting new people in here every day. But if you know Ilyasa and she's not here, um look, we posted a video of her. Not only is she the queen, but she loves to have fun. Go
Yes.
look on our page. They did a post with her in Miami and they show her turn it up. Okay, so don't take the minister charge thing to heart because she can pray for you and she can hype you up at the same time. And she's gonna make sure you're together. You will never see Ilyasa looking any kind of way. So
Mm-mm.
Ever, ever,
never, ever,
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 ever.
Ever.
even on a regular look on her in her regular day.
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen,
she's fly.
even basic is not basic with Ilyasa.
Right. That's right.
Trust
Right.
and believe
That's
that.
right.
So now I'm gonna
Okay,
go back because
basic
Kelly put
for Ilyasa is probably high class for me. Look, I'm like, hey, I'm doing so special. She's like, this just my regular everyday clothes. I'm like, really,
Mhm.
yeah.
And she'll tell you too. Oh, girl,
Okay.
this ain't nothing.
This ain't nothing, right?
That's funny. So listen, I'm gonna put this post up by Kelly, and she said after a conversation with Dior, either you're gonna level up or ask for a refund from the Secretary of State for your business fee, and then you're gonna polish up your resume. With that being said, Dior, outside of Marshall, is a new addition to the senior leader team. And Dior, I want you to kind of share with the people what made you decide to become part of the SheEO district. And how do you feel now that you're in leadership
Look at
out
Paula.
here about to run us crazy and run us into a whole lot of money up in this place.
Baby, listen, y'all, who you not gonna play with is Dior, okay?
Not at all.
Listen, who you will not play with is Dior, okay? Look, we was like, oh, okay, come on here. Well, if that's how you feel about it,
Look, what they say, iron sharpen iron. You talking about get ready.
Dior is one of the ones where if you in the mess, baby, you can't fly. Listen, you better figure it out before you hit the ground. You better spread some wings and do something.
Look, she turned out butter knife into Ginsu knives, baby. We can chop up wood and everything.
True. It's true.
Listen. Okay, so it is. Y'all are so funny, but it's true. Okay, because we gonna high level ourselves all the way. Okay, I always say you got to pay to play, and if you didn't come to play, don't come at all. Okay, so I met Kelly, right? This is the funniest thing. So Rebecca and I, she's a phenomenal entrepreneur herself. Like she's a queen herself, and so she would call. She was like, "Girl, I need something. I had COVID. I don't feel good." And so I gave her some wellness drinks, right? And I threw in a little extra stuff. And so she, like myself, is big on packaging. So y'all know if you have a business or a product, you really, really have to high level it. Don't be out here representing your brand half stepping, okay? So she's pretty much like me, big on this. And so I called her. I said, "Okay, girl, meet me here." I met her and I gave her the package. So she was in the car. She didn't even leave the parking lot, first of all, to promote the package. That's all she kept talking. She didn't even taste it. She was just talking about the packaging. And so Kelly happened to see the post, right? And so all of a sudden I get this phone call. I'm looking at the phone. I'm like, who is this calling? So we talked. And when we talked, I think we talked maybe about an hour, 2 hours on the phone. Like, this is our first time talking, right? And so for me, I'm big on energy, right? And I always say your presence entered the room before you even open up your mouth. And so when we talked, I was like, "Girl, you like my sister," right? And so we talked, and she didn't know anything about me. All she knew is that I do bees. I have bees, right? And so I changed the way consumers view and purchase honey. That's the thing. It's liquid gold, right? And so all of a sudden I was telling Kelly, this is what we did. And Kelly was so sweet. I was like, she is just so sweet and phenomenal, and just like, and so out the blue, I think she had been following me for a while, and just kind of, how you got to watch and, check a person out, do your research, verify, then trust. You never trust everything.
Verify.
Okay. So we was doing that, and she did it. And so she called out the blue. She was like, "Hey, I got an event where I'm doing. Do you want to sponsor?" And I'm like, "Okay, here I go." Okay. And so,
oh boy,
I met her. So I met her, and she was like, call back. She said, "Oh, you got a VIP ticket." So I said, "Okay." I called my sister. I said, "Hey, we got to go. We got to support." I was going to go regardless if she wasn't able to come. And so when we came in, she was like, "You a celebrity?" I said, "No, we all celebrities, girl. You better walk in this thing." And so from there, she was like, "Oh, let me not forget my sweetie over there at the top. I met Piangela. Piangela had this, let me tell y'all something. She had this drink." And I was like, "What is this?" First of all, you looking like, "What is this?" So then she was like, "Oh, girl, taste this and such." And so I was too busy talking, but I couldn't get back to Piangela because she gave me, like, I don't know, it was the blueberry. It was something. Let me tell you. All I know is I told my sister, I said, "I got to get with her." I said, "I know we can do something with it." I didn't know her from A to Z. All I knew was she had this beautiful smile. She was so sweet. And she was like, "Hey, whatever let's talk." And so I took her car and I called her. So then I got with Piangela. She was like, "Yeah, I'm in the SheEO." And she was talking about Paula. She was like, and I was like, "I don't know who these people are." Okay. But anyway, so we talked. When I met her, we was outside talking in the sun for about a good hour and a half. I mean, just
hot.
But I had to get in contact because I needed these mimosas, right? And so then from there, I began to meet Angela. I began to hear Keisha, and then Paula, and I would hear Paula. Paula loves you. I was like, well, who is this Paula? Like, where is she? And so after we got together, I was just like, I love these women. And so when she acknowledged me for the health award, it was some of the people, you kind of interact with, but I thought for me, and I'm big on, of course, relationships and rapport, because when you build rapport, that's how other doors open. And so for me, I'm always wanting to be surrounded by the same mindset of women, but we're all winning. And if you don't have it, I'm going to help you bring you all the way up to where we are. So now we're a team. And so now we're going to help somebody else. Right. And so Kelly was like, Dior this and that. And I was like, okay, girl, whatever you need, I'm here. I was at the event dressed down to the tin. I was like, girl, you need help. I just said, girl, you need help. She was like, girl, if you don't sit down and let me help you, because that's just the relationship. And so from there, I had already said, I want to join the SheEO. Every time I come around, I'd be like, how can I get a shirt? How can I get a pen? Like, what's up? And then everybody would just be laughing. But I really was serious. I was like, how can
Run me my stuff.
Right? And so from there, everything has just been wonderful. I said to Angela, I was like, girl, these mimosas good. We need to rock and roll with this. I know she probably was like, oh my gosh, she pay attention to every detail. Yeah, and do.
Yeah.
So I did go with it. Okay. And so I was just like, listen, I just know that whatever people need, we are a district that will help women get to where they are. You know, I watch everybody, and everybody is winning in their own position. So if somebody needs something, come on in. We are all here. Listen, I was going through a situation. Angela was like, I got somebody. Okay, she prayed. The next thing you know, somebody else called and I'm on the phone. She was like, are you busy? I said, I am. She said, well, I just wanted to pray. I said, hold on, girl, let me put this on mute. Come on, let's say this good prayer. The CARES team was on. I mean, like everybody is so genuine. A lot of times when women get together, some people say, oh, we can't win together. Oh, she's jealous of this person. Oh, she's talking behind. None of that is here. It's no drama. We don't have time for drama, because we try not walk in our truth and high level up, okay, and become greater than where we are. So if you are looking for a district to be in, come right on over, get on in and join now, because I'm telling you, prices go up. Yeah, y'all know I got to say it, prices go up. Okay.
Yes, honey. Y'all know that
Listen
prime
to what
real
she's
estate.
saying.
Yes,
Listen
the
to
prime
what
real
she's
estate
saying.
is
She's
expensive.
dead
You better
serious.
get it. Absolutely. Because
real.
listen, Kelly done already called you out and talking about, girl, you will never see another tag at the bottom of a
Never
dress.
in your life. Listen,
Again, your whole
never
life will
in
be
your
together.
life.
Listen, so I'm telling you that join the group today, because right now we're running a promotion to be part of the SheEO district. We're looking for 100 women to connect with us, and so I wanted to, Paula said, let's come on, let's get on here, let's talk, because we really wanted you guys to understand and really hear from us direct, so that you know what you're connecting to. Y'all already hear us talk about how amazing Kelly is and how humble she is, because she always says it's not about her. This is God's organization, and she truly operates in that fashion. And one thing about it, Keisha can tell you, Kelly don't know her from anybody and will offer up a room in her house without even thinking twice about it. So that's the level of a person that you're connecting to. But I also want to say that even as Dior is talking about, leveling up in your business, on the same token, Piangela is running a team, the CARES team, that is looking out. So like Dior said, when you're going through something, we have something in place where if you need prayer, somebody's going to be there for you. If you need something. So Piangela, can you share a little bit more about your area, the team that you're over, so they can understand that this is something, we're not just concerned about your bottom line, we're concerned about you as a woman as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, Angela. I am the director of a team, but listen, my team is what really makes this thing go. So I want to give a huge shout out to Denise Henry okay, and Jamaica Townsend, and the many women who support us. There are many women that come alongside CARES and support us. But listen, Denise, I cannot run this department without Denise Henry. Listen to me. She lit talk about wind beneath some wings, okay? In Jamaica, her sweetness and her consistency are what this district and this department has used to go as far as we've gone. So what we offer in the CARES department, it's trifold. Number one, we have the 24-hour prayer line. I am so proud of the 24-hour prayer line because many people have come into the district first through a CARES request. That was their first connection. Hey, can you pray for me? Hey, can you walk me through something? And then we walk them through that. We pray with them. And then boom, they're like, well, tell me more. Like, I don't want to leave this. And isn't that just like God? You get a little taste of God. You get a little taste of the Holy Spirit. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. Don't leave me dry now. I like this water. I like this. Give me more. And so that's why I say, yes, CARES is a department, but it's also a ministry because we are in the business of ministering to the women of this district. So we do that. We also do mental health check-ins, and that is not necessarily the same thing as a prayer request, but it's like, you know what? I'm not feeling myself, and it has nothing to do with business. It could be spousal, it could be friends, family, children, work, career. Just you don't feel like you're the Black woman that you need to be on this particular day, and you just need somebody just to say, sis, what's going on, and walk you through some things and give you some strategies. Sometimes we need a plan. We need someone to listen to us. We need to vent, and then sis, tell me how to just take the next step. I may not be able to give you 10 steps, but I can give you the next step. And so we are here willing to do that for people. And we have done that for several women. And so this is, so our department, we don't get a lot of advertising because it's anonymous, like it's quiet, it's confidential. That's the word I'm looking for. So we have a lot of confidentiality, but listen, CARES is out here in these streets helping women get through the next day. And so I'm very proud of that. And then we also have mentorship programs that are being opened up a lot more this year. So a lot of people don't know we do relationship coaching. We have mentorship for people who are in marriages. We outsource to programs in the community that will really help you with your marriage. We also have a business program for your children. So if you've ever wanted your children to like actually get exposed to what you're doing as far as banking and business banking, we have a program for that. And so I would love for you all to go to SheEOCares.com or the SheEO District /CARES and just look and see what we offer on that CARES request. When you submit a request, all of the things that we offer pull up. And so I would love for you to do that. And if you just have any inquiries, just go over to the SheEODistrict.com /CARES. But last but not least, we are hosting a prayer event tomorrow right here in the SheEO District at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We are having a prayer service. Now, listen, this is not your average prayer service. Listen, Denise, Jamaica, and I have put some things together through the power of God. Okay, I'm not taking any credit. This is going to be like a little mini worship service. You need to come because women in business need God to hold their listen. You're doing everything else. You're praying for a man. You're praying for your relationship. You're praying for your career. Listen, get in here and pray for this business. God wants business to boom. The virtuous woman, baby, she had a good business. She was buying, selling, trading, and growing. Okay. You need to get in here and learn how to use the biblical strategies to take that with you. We also do that, and let me not forget the broadcast. We do that with the broadcast every Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We are teaching women how to take God's word and apply it to their business. There are so many offerings in the CARES department. Thank you, Angela, for giving me an opportunity to share about it.
Absolutely. I really wanted people to understand because bottom line, we're here tonight because y'all see where this train is going. But I needed y'all to understand how deep the train is. I needed y'all to understand that you see the billboard, but the infrastructure is solid. The infrastructure has been positioned to help you in every area that you can think of in being a woman, because you're a woman first. So we are going to cater to that. We're
Yes.
giving you an opportunity to be able to talk to somebody when you're going through, because guess what? Out of all of us, we've probably experienced it too. So we can talk to you about that, because before there was a Lux Queen Honeybee, trust, she was a woman, just like you are. So we all have to
Mhm.
come up. Before Paula was over there, doing her thing, coming out looking like money, she's a woman with 3 children and a husband. So there's things that, we need to let you understand how it's set up. Before Keisha can hype you up, maybe you're in a depression or dealing with anxiety. Maybe you need to get that worked out before you can go, and then she can hype you up and get you to the next level where Paula and Dior can get you and take you all the way up to where you really want to be. But it's layers to things, and I need you to understand that. Connect today. Across the bottom, the website is www.thesheeodistrict.com. We're looking for 100 women for the month of March to connect and lock arms with us. We're looking for you if you're ready to go to the next level. Jasmine just came on and said it's the foundational building that helps get you to the next level. I'm telling you, when your foundation is straight, when you have people who are willing to be in the trenches with you. See, we're not talking about people who just say, how people, y'all know, I'm going to go back to network marketing. When they say, I see you at the top because the bottom is just too crowded. Well, how about we're going to tell you that even when you're at the bottom, we're not going to leave you there. We're going to make sure that we come in and make sure your foundation is tight and strong, so that as you go up that ladder, you ain't got to slide back down and be down there and be stuck. We want to come down there with you there so that we can elevate and all go to the top together. So that's what you're looking for. And you need to go ahead and connect now. To join for Tribe is $1. $1 investment
You
for
can't beat
now.
that.
Come on and get that first investment for $1. I'm telling you, if you can't invest $1 for yourself
Something
now,
wrong.
then you really need to call CARES. Give them CARES again.
Right.
Right now.
What's the
You need a
CARES line
prayer.
again,
Let
baby?
me get a prayer through. Let me get a prayer through for you if you can't spend $1. Because, baby, you'll spend $1 on an eyeliner. You'll spend $1 on a toy to get your kid to be quiet in the back seat of that car. You will spend $1 on something any day of the week. You need $1 in your future for
How about
you.
it, though? You know what?
Yes.
You will spend your money on what you want to spend it on. So invest in yourself. Why not invest in yourself? See, that's the thing. We don't want to do that. But if you miss the SheEO brunches, then guess what? You're missing out on how to activate this thing into the atmosphere. Because you better walk in it now. Because if you don't, then y'all out here wondering, man, I wish I needed somebody to lean on. And you need to be refilled. Like, what we talking about? See, anyway, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Listen, I'm
You better get
telling
that
y'all,
dollar and get on in.
y'all this far from a whole
Y'all gonna make
sermon
me
being
cry.
preached right now. From Ann, one of us can drop a whole sermon. I'm telling you. So that's what you want to be connected to. You want to be in position with people who are almost.
It made me a man.
Right.
You want to be connected with people, for one, who can have a great time, because the 4 pillars of the SheEO district is health, wealth, social, and business. Paula's so
Business.
tickled, so I'm gonna come on back to Piangela. Listen, Piangela
Yo,
keep us balanced, y'all. Piangela keep us balanced,
She
because the rest of
does.
us were acting straight donkey on
Kelly
all
go
of
get
y'all.
us. We better
But
get in the
Piangela
chat.
will put a prayer out there for us to keep us all together. Piangela, can you speak about what the word for SheEO district is for 2022?
The word for 2022 is wealthy, and it's spelled WHEALTHY. So in that word is several different words. So we have wealth. So we're talking about building wealth, which is not just finances, but building legacy. Okay, and Coach Money Mars will let you know all about it. But we're not just building finances, we're building legacy. We're building compounded interest that our children's children will be able to use. Okay, so that's a part of it. But inside of that word, we also have the word health, right? Because health is wealth. And so you have Dior and Keisha helping us to stay healthy, helping us to stay focused on mental and physical health. And then you have the word heal. In the very middle of that, you have the word heal, because we need to heal spiritually and in our soul. And with our life needs a healing. You know what I'm saying? So if your life needs a healing, you need a wealthy year, wealthy in finances, spiritual, social, business. You need to get involved. It's about the dollar, but it's not about the dollar. So I thank you, Dior, for saying that. It's about whether you see yourself as worthy of an investment into your health. Are you ready to really heal? Are you ready to really be healthy? Are you really ready to be wealthy? Because everybody gets in the prayer line talking about, oh, Lord God, increase me. But are you ready to do the steps? Are you ready to do the work? Are you ready to sow the seeds and till the soil to get the wealth that you're praying for? See, that takes another type of mindset that we here in the SheEO District are ready to help you to build. Yeah.
Come on. Listen, I was gonna let Polly give it to y'all, but she was so tickled I had to let her get herself together first. Let Pianto come on and give it to you.
Bring it back.
Bring it on back. Paula, I need you to let the people know why they need to get with us immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, so I posted a little transparent moment when we got our billboard together. You know, it's times in life when you are around people that aren't your people, right? They don't understand you. They don't get you. Like, they don't understand your greatness. They see you being great as a threat, or like you some type of, look, you out here living and they think you in competition with them and you just being yourself, right? So I know a lot of great people who have witnessed this, like you are in, like you're an alien in the world, trying to find your place, trying to find your spot, trying to find someone who understands who you are. It wasn't until I got with the SheEO District, I was like, oh boy, here we go. Here goes some more women. But I need, a group that's gonna help me elevate. So I'm gonna put all that to the side so I can get, because I wrote on my list for 2020 was to get connected with a group of influential people so that I can get myself to the next level. Like, I didn't want to be the smartest person in the room, so I got to find a bunch of super smart people that can help me get up to the next level. So I just saw a link on my timeline that said the SheEO. I was like, oh my gosh, this is something that I wrote it down and here it is. So when I got in the group, I was expecting, women who gonna be looking crazy. What she doing? What you want? All of this, but it was so totally different. All of the women were so nurturing. They were so accepting. Like, hey, girl. I was like, is she for real? Look, you like, is she for real? And then I knew it was real when me and Angela got on the boat, right? And we was on the boat. I was like, okay, this real. And it is just a place where you can come and be your great self. Like, it's like you can be around a group of people and one person is climbing and they're looking at you like, oh, she climbing, she doing it. But in the SheEO District, when you're being great, everybody is pushing you like, okay, she being great, even though I'm not doing anything right now. Let me take my time to go ahead and push her up and congratulate her and elevate her. People know our group chats are crazy. Okay, we have when we talk, the first thing we always talk about is what are the great things that happened to you this week. But by the time that day comes to talk about it, we already hyped it up, got it all celebrated and everything, because as soon as someone does something, we make a really big deal out of it. And it's not just people that are in a clique, it's anybody associated with the SheEO. One thing you will notice is that if you're a part of the SheEO, the first person that's probably gonna comment on your post is probably somebody from the SheEO. So they're gonna be the first person to try your product if you got it. They're gonna be the first person to advertise. Listen, Dior gave me some honey, baby. I've been slanging honey all around Memphis. Like, baby, taste the honey. Y'all don't understand. But it's just like you want to see each other win. And the time is out for competition. We are the only competition you should have is yourself. I was listening to an audible and he said that the only way that you're going to, he does not know any successful person who has ever been great alone.
Hmm.
He doesn't know
Mm-hmm.
any successful person who has been great alone. So
Mm-hmm.
if you sitting over there thinking, I don't like to tell my business and I don't want to get connected and somebody go steal my idea, he also said it's nothing new under the sun. He said
Right.
your creativity is what transforms the idea that's already in the atmosphere into something
That's
else.
facts.
So anything that you've already done has already been done, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real about it. You're just putting your spin on it. So don't think about
Mhm.
it as competition. What you should do though is that if you have an idea, make sure you popping out with it when it's ready to pop out, and don't pop
I
out prematurely, and then you won't be worried about nobody stealing your idea. But that's just a tidbit. But
Boom. Won't you give the
people,
tidbit?
Okay.
okay, but you do need people who are going to be there for you, that's going to support you, that's going to show up, that's going to encourage you, that's going to give you ideas. At like, hey, I need something missing, and they gonna be like, boom, 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 give you a whole business plan right fast, and you like, God, dog, you gave me all that, and they gonna be like, girl, where the results? They not looking for, amongst the group. You do have to pay the lady, but you do have access to unlimited resources. You
Yeah.
might get somebody at the right time and they can go ahead and give you that idea right fast. So I know you
Right then.
on the internet, everybody wanna pay. You gotta pay what I'm worth. Okay, you're gonna get paid.
Right.
The more you give, the more you get paid. So we're
Right.
not
Amen.
concerned about getting paid. We're concerned about the results. So if you want a group, you want someone that's going to uplift you, the SheEO District is where you need to be. Is nobody else doing it like us. Now I am going to say that.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Period.
Nobody.
Paula, thank you so
No.
much for sharing that. And I know for the essence of time, I'm gonna say two things, and then I'm gonna give it to Keisha. Coming from a perspective of being, I think Ilyasa just turned 55. I'll be 55 next month. So coming from a perspective of a seasoned person,
Mhm.
a lot of times we can see things and we're looking at, the relationships, and we're looking at how people do things, and we're looking at, the longevity and the benefits and how things are going to work out for us. So we come from, that mentality. And so for a lot of people, as you get to a certain age, you're looking at how women act, and then you say, okay, well, I see these women are some people that I can be with, and it's not a whole lot of foolishness and whatnot, right? But I want Keisha to come in because Keisha the baby of the group. And a lot of times, when you're younger, you're like, I ain't got time for all that foolishness. So I need to have the balance of saying that me being 55 can say, this is a group you need to be in, for the seasoned ladies who are saying, I done been there and done it. I done been in groups or whatnot. So why should I get there? I'm saying you should connect because the value is here. We look for return on investments because we think at this stage of the game, it's more time behind us and in front of us. So whatever I invest in, I don't want it to be something I'm gonna have to get in and then drop out of. But for somebody who's young, what makes you want to come in and connect with a group like the SheEO District? Because it had to make sense for you in order for you to even be not only in it, but on the senior leadership team as well.
Hello. So
Okay.
I can say a lot about that, but for the essence of time, I'm gonna keep it simple and sweet. Um, for myself, I may be 37 years young, but it's I'm a old school gal. Like, I grew up around the elders, and one thing I know for sure, as an intelligent young lady, you sit in the room with the wisdom. As a young entrepreneur, and not only that, just a woman that has been in a professional realm since the age of 18. I've always held a prestigious title at whatever job that I was working at. I learned that you know, it's one thing for me to be cocky and feeling like I know I know what I know, and you know, and I know this because somebody acknowledged me and they gave me a key and said, hey, we want you to be a manager. Or I know this because when I went to go and teach at a school, I looked over and the next year I was a director and a combination teacher, you know, and I went in as a teacher's aide. And so, you know, I know my work ethic and I know when I'm getting put in a position what I can do. But to be amongst women that have either walked the walk that I've already walked or that are blazing trails for things that I didn't even dream that I was going to be able to do was more of what attracted me to the SheEO district. Coming into the SheEO district, I was feeling like a small fry. And I was looking at myself like I didn't have enough accomplishments to even stand among some of the women that I had met coming into the SheEO district. But it wasn't until I realized that, like Paula was saying, being around nurturers or people that I don't see you as competition, and people could easily look at me and say, because it has been grabbed from me a lot of time, people can look at me and say, you know, this is a big ball of energy. She has a huge personality. She's a hard worker. She's not stupid. She's easy to catch on. You know, she's an initiative taker. You tell her one thing, she's going to take it and run with it. And so you can look at me and instantly be like, if I teach her too much or if I show her too much, she may push me out the way. And so I've been getting that a lot throughout the years, even at jobs that I've worked. And I can't help because I'm great. You know, it took me to get around a team of women that was just as great as I was to be like, come on, sis, you can go even harder. You can be even greater. You ain't done yet. And so that's what the SheEO district is for women my age or younger than me. You need a big sister. Everybody needs a big sister. My mom had 2 kids, and me and my brother are 7 years apart. He's 7 years older than me. So I attached to my friends. And so I had women in my life growing up that I admired, that I looked up to. But it's nothing like those big sisters that say, you know what, I'm not going to let you fail. I see this in you, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do it in this amount of time. And, you know, you need a big sister to be a little bully sometimes. Like I call Kelly my mama's sister all the time, you know, because one thing about it, when you see something in a person and you love them and you celebrate women and you want to see them winning, you're going to say something. You're going to address them, and you're going to be bold enough to know that what you have for them, they're going to receive it because you got the right intentions when you address them. And so the SheEO district has the right intentions. From the purpose of the SheEO district and why it was put out, it was for women like myself that were just getting started, that needed that branding class, that needed that class to work past the relationship problems and learn themselves and know how to, you know, boss up in their personal life outside of what their titles are, you know, with everybody else. So if you're my age or younger, don't think because you see these seasoned women that's living out here being all great internationally and in Forbes and, you know, wherever else that you may see a SheEO dish. We got one in Dubai right now. You know, we got somebody getting flued out on on a mission with another SheEO sister. So, you know, the connections are real, and it's a divine purpose for the SheEO district to everybody that's open to receive it. So, you know, it don't matter whether you're young, old, whether you're new school, old school, whether you're holy or hood. If you got a purpose and you want to find balance and you know that you got something great on the inside and you can't touch and you need somebody to see it for you, the SheEO district is here for that.
Come on and drop the mic whether you holy or hood, baby. It's the holy or hood for me.
Or you can be both. I think I'm a little both. I'm a little holy.
I need the combination, baby. Look, give me the combination. The
It's the perfect
combination part with
balance.
me, yeah. Listen, y'all, we're gonna end it now because I know we're getting into, a little late hour for some people, but we just wanted to come on because, like I said, the special edition for the iShine podcast was designed for you to get to know who the SheEO District senior leaders are, so you can understand why you need to make the decision to become a part of this phenomenal sisterhood. Keisha already said because she knows she's great. See, it takes a big person to be able to say I'm great and not feel apologetic about it. See, a lot of times you scared to say you great because you don't want somebody to think like, oh, she thinks she all there, or you don't want somebody to be looking at you sideways. But
It's
when you
just
get to
fact.
become connected to greatness, then you automatically assume the position of greatness, and you start recognizing that, baby, this is how I'm supposed to be. See, when
Yeah,
you
every
got
day.
all day, every day. See, Dior got what's the little gold stuff, baby? The edible gold all
Oh
up in the
yeah.
honey,
Oh
right?
yeah. And the
See,
honey liqueur.
we supposed to be drinking edible gold
That's
all
right.
day, every day.
All
See,
the
my
time.
daddy said he got a cattle on 1,000 hills. So
And
therefore, when he came in to give us abundant life, that means connecting with people who want to see you elevate, who want to see you evolve. Honey, Dior had put the bottle up, girl. I said, y'all can see the gold flakes all up in there. Do you hear me? That is what it means to connect to certain groups. See, I'm not telling you about anybody else's group. I'm telling you about this group. What I know to be true is that you connect here and how you come out. You can't stay the same. You're not going to be up in here and stay stagnant because like Keisha said earlier, we're not going to let you fall. We're not. You're gonna have Paula already gonna tell you that, baby. Listen, as long as you connected to us, I'm not gonna let you be out in these streets
looking any
With
kind
your
of
looking any
wig
kind of way.
slipping.
We're not
With
gonna
your
do that.
wig
That's
slipping.
not what we do. That's not what we do.
We don't do it.
Not gonna do it. So,
Say
with that
what you
being
say,
said,
Pete. Friends don't let friends wig slip.
That's
thank
right.
you.
That's
Catch
right.
that.
We keep the
Listen,
wigs
catch
tight
that
over
on the
here,
way.
baby.
Listen, catch that on the way to the bed. Friends don't let friends have their wig slip, right?
That's
You need
right.
to understand that you connect with certain people
right.
and you get a real sisterhood. So we're not talking about the little fake stuff where people just come on and be politically correct.
Right.
No, we're gonna check you, but we're gonna check you in love because we know that you
Will.
deserve and you will have much better. That's what this is all about. So to be honest with you, if you haven't already clicked on that website I told you to click on about 27 minutes ago, then something is wrong. And I'm gonna tell you one more time because it's scrolling across the bottom. There is no excuse. www.thesheeodistrict.com. Go on in there,
$1
pay that $1. The ordinary already told y'all, don't let a dollar keep you from,
investing in
elevating
yourself.
and getting to that next level. Because 2022, your mission, your vision, everything about you should be going towards being a better person. And this group here is what's going to help you get there. We're looking for 100 of y'all, but I'm expecting
100.
1,000. Point
That's
blank
right.
period. We
Don't
That's
asking
forget
for
our
right.
100.
conference.
Listen, coming to America, what that man said, you can put that change in there, but we're looking for stuff that folds. We're looking for some serious heavyweight people to come through here because what we have to offer is attractive. You already see Forbes magazine is already got Dior. Open the page up, baby, so they
Pop
can
it
see how you
open.
spread up in there, baby. Let them see
Pop it
what it
open.
looks like to
Yeah,
be
look.
in Forbes magazine. Mm.
Boom.
Everybody ain't doing that. You better
Come
get
on.
connected with some people who doing that.
Come
Pinkler got a
on.
what she say, an international mimosa brand, honey, where everybody is trying to get
And
connected
it's
and they
the
want her
truth.
to be thank you and they want her to be hosting those events. You better go on and get connected to somebody who is out here talking to billionaires every day because that's what she
Every
does
day.
All day.
every day. You better get with Keisha because Keisha told you she on
Just say
multiple international platforms where she is out here being a communicator. Not only that, but she's running a nonprofit that's helping not only older people but younger people. She is positioning them to be great and understand their greatness early on and to go out here and build legacies. Then you get with Apollo who gonna check them blind spots and smack you up, honey. What Bill DeVoe? Look, don't get out here and get messed
Flip
up
it, rub it down.
and rub it down. Come
oh
on, listen.
no.
Look, even said my
Oh
daddy was
no.
like, come on. Listen, I did not tell y'all. Jasmine said, honey, connect with these ladies, y'all. You need to do it. For me, I did not say, but for me, I am the senior leader director of senior leader development. And what we do is look for leadership. And we have really brought on some amazing consultants. I want to shout out to Rhonda Turner. I want to shout out Toya Renee. I want to shout out Terry Hicks. I want to shout out Promises Renee. I want to shout out Paula Amore. I want to shout out our two newest ones that's getting ready to come on board, Tanya Bird and Natasha Khan. So we're looking for some more senior leaders. We're looking for some more consultants to come aboard to help us because we got a group of 3,000 women. And I'm trust and believe I said 100 in March, but it's probably going to be 1,000 people that will join us simply because of this interview and the billboard. Because you see, I'm telling you, God has put us on display. God doesn't put people on display for no reason. It's
Come
because the
on.
connection needs to be there. So he is giving you an outward display of some spiritual discernment. Use your spiritual discernment and understand that just like we've been playing and talking in here, go back and listen to this again and catch the underlying theme of what God is trying to tell you. In 2022, I'm trying to give you something, and it's coming through a connection with the SheEO District. Don't miss out on your blessing because you still trying to figure it out. God has already positioned some things. I'm telling y'all, because where we were and where we are is nothing compared to where we're going, what he has for us. So I'm trying to
Like we
tell
got
you,
somewhere to go.
you better act like you got somewhere to go, and you
Definitely.
better connect. What you say? What did you say the other day, Dior, when you gave us that talk in
Walking
our
like you
meeting?
got somewhere to go.
Act like you got somewhere to go. Catch this thing.
Act like you got somewhere to go.
Go to the website. Make it happen. This is y'all. We almost on 11 o'clock, so I'm going to end it. But trust and believe. Catch that replay, listen to it again. If you have to put
Hashtag
some earphones on and go to sleep and listen to it in your sleep, but you wake up in the morning and then go on and pay that dollar bill, and let's go on and make some things happen. Because trust and believe, we're not going to let you fall. Once you get connected to sisterhood, we are here for you. We want to see you win because we don't want to be at the top by ourselves. We want to bring a whole bunch of people with us, and that's what it's all about. Leaders developing leaders, because we know that we're not trying to let anybody be mediocre. Never again. All
Never.
right, ladies, I love you much. Y'all
Love
have a
you
great
too.
night.
We
We'll
love
talk to
y'all.
y'all
See
soon.
y'all
Kelly
later.
and
See y'all
boys, we
later.
love
All
you.
right, all
Keeping you
right.
in prayer, sis. All right.